Alright, welcome back to another episode of Grumpy Dad Golf Live with our Trying to Break 85 series going in all 50 states. Today we've picked out a place I played a couple of times when I was younger, the Tashua Knolls Golf Course in Trumbull, Connecticut, using our GSPro and the Rapsodo launch monitor. So once again, we're just going to be trying to break 85. Everything's all set and ready to go, so we're going to go ahead and just get started with a 574-yard par 5, 16 yards downhill. To give the setup, we're playing the black tees on this course, or what the software has for the black tees. It's the furthest back we can get. As usual, the putting is set to auto putt, and it's set to random, so the software is going to decide what score I'm going to get on each hole depending on the number of putts that it wants to give me. So at any point, it could decide 6 feet is a 1 putt, 10 feet is a 2 putt, 30 feet is a 5 putt. The game is going to decide in and of itself. So with that, we'll go ahead and get started, and we'll see what we can do. Alright, looking pretty good. 237 carry, went 250 because of the downhill, 300 yards away in the fairway. Did a little bit of practice before coming live, did figure out that because of where my launch monitor is, not any offset with the software, pretty much everything I was hitting was going left because the launch monitor was picking it up and going that direction. So now I have to kind of aim a little bit towards the right-hand side of the screen. So hopefully we'll be able to hit a few more straight shots this evening. I'm going to pull out a 3-wood, still being 300 yards away, but right off the fairway. We'll see if we can get it up within 70 to 80 yards or so. That's a low bullet, but it's straight. Running down the fairway, and we're going to be right about 80 yards, 78, 80 yards. So I came down on top of that a little bit. It really wasn't a great shot, but it flew as a bullet. It went straight. It's in the fairway. Pull out a 60-degree wedge. Alright, tie. It's a little left, but it's on the green. About 27 feet. Alright, and the system gave us a 1 putt. That is extremely generous, but I'm going to take it. So it looks like for the second hole, we got a dog leg to the left. It's hard to see where the aiming area is going to be. This is telling us to hit the driver. So it shouldn't be far enough out where we're not going to put ourselves in trouble by hitting driver. Hopefully. Just double check it. Well, the tree line is 280. 300. Okay, yeah, so it should be okay. Sorry, let me move the mouse out of the way. Alright, it's pulled a bit, going up the left-hand side in the trees. Ooh, that's not going to be good. Well, we're right back to where we were yesterday. Let's pull a 5-iron and punch it out. Come on, get through. Oh. Alright, it's through. It's in the bunker, but it's through. Alright, we're going to take the 60-degree wedge. The game's telling us to hit the lob wedge out of the stand. Can't really tell on the screen because it's in the bottom left-hand corner and that is blocked off, so I apologize for that. But it does tell you, based on your inputs and your distances, what it thinks you should hit, which is pretty cool. Alright, we're out, barely on the green. 3 shots to get there, gave us a double bogey. So it gave us a 3-putt. So basically, I really should have had a par on the first hole. The auto putt gave me a very generous birdie. So I honestly think I would have had a bogey on that one versus double. So it matched itself out. So 160 yards, 8 yards uphill, playing 168. Take a 7-iron. One of the coolest things is having played this course growing up a couple times, even as an adult once or twice. It's amazing how accurate in detail the people that are designing these courses for the software are. I mean, these holes are exactly as I remember them. So the designers putting the effort into this, they deserve all the credit in the world. I mean, it really is phenomenal. Alright, looks like we're back to going way left with everything. Maybe if I start the ball here. Kick. Now sit. It's going to roll off. Par 3s are a killer. That's the thing that's real tough too, is without a putting mode because of the launch monitor I'm using, it's tough sometimes to get it with like those little iffy chips. Alright, so we went birdie, double bogey, triple bogey, so we're off to a phenomenal start. 4 over, 4th hole, 412 yards. Playing straight out to the fairway, a little bit of a dogleg then left to the hole. 6 yards total uphill. It's going a little left too. I must be putting a lot of side spin on these, or maybe I gotta play with the location of the launch monitor. I feel like the only problem with adjusting the launch monitor is there's no extra hole for the tee here in the mat. So maybe I gotta look at a mat that has Little holes for the tee going all across this way. Although I suppose at some point I could just rotate the mat. Well, that's another problem for another day. 152, 9 yards uphill in the deep rough. It's going to play closer to 160. So I'm going to pull out a 7-iron. Alright, that one was better aim. It's just got to sit. Alright. Gave us another 3-putt. The auto putt's being really tough today. It's my fault. It heard me say out loud that it was being too generous on my first shot. Alright, 371, par 4. This one's downhill. I'm actually going to leave the driver in the bag on this one because it's not as long a hole. Pull out the 3-wood. That went up to the right. It's drawing back to the left. Just got to get down. It's going to go off the fairway, but that's okay. Leaves 136 into the hole. In the rough, though, not the deep rough. So we're going to go ahead and hit. Let's hit a nice little 9-iron rather than an overpowered pitching wedge. A little bit of a delay today with the response, but that's alright. And right to the sand. What? I hit the sand more in the simulator than I do in real life. Then again, I'm playing courses that actually have sand in the simulator, so I guess that could contribute. Alright, splashed out. Sit down, sit down, sit down. That's gotta be a 1-putt, right? Yeah, 1-putt. Okay, so got a par. 5 over. Par 3 now. 218 yards, 5 yards uphill. It's going to be playing 223. It looks as though short is fairway. There's bunkers to the side. I don't think it's going to make a difference short or long, so I'm going to hit a 5-wood. It is playing uphill. Okay, well, we always get at least one of those. It didn't like the shot, apparently. All right, picked up the second one. Just got to get down. All right, I'll take that. Nice little chip, little bump and run out of the rough. Green's breaking from left to right. Not severely. The arrows are white versus red, but there's a little bit of break in it still. Okay. Should be a par. Yep. Alright, 2 pars in a row. Got another par 5 here, which this one goes out. There's trees to the left, there's trees to the right, there's another hole to the left, 7 yards uphill. It's going to be a slight dog leg. Yardage-wise, with a good drive, this hole is reachable if you can put it in the fairway, but you got to be closer to the right-hand side in order to go up towards the green. And on an actual course, I've never played the black tees here. I've always played the white tees, which, as you can see, are further up. So first things first, see if we can keep it out of the woods. Okay, it's going up. Right hand side. It's just got to stick there. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. Should be right in the fairway. Alright, but it's 265. It's playing 273 up the hill. We're not going to get it there. Still going to take a 3-wood. Try to get it to the bottom of the hill, about 200 yards away. Certainly never going to complain about hitting the fairway off the tee, so. I feel like I got on top of that a little bit. It's going up, it's heading towards those carts. Can you imagine hitting imaginary carts? That'd be kind of funny, actually. Alright, 53 yards in the rough. Let's pull out a 60 degree. It's telling us to hit the lob wedge. Pulled it way left. Got the yardage down, but just came around that way on the ball. It caught a branch. Alright, 2-putt bogey. 6 over, going into the 8th hole, 368 yards, par 4. $13 over is going to be 85. We're 6 over now, so we're just on pace, but we're going to have to par these last 2 holes. If not, par and bogey, and then pick up a stroke on the back 9. It's flying straight, went up a little bit to the left. Really wish I could figure that out, but I just chalk that up to one of those things. Got a little bit of tree trouble there with those branches, but it should be able to get it straight out, maybe a little right and coming back. 94 yards out of the rough. Who am I kidding? I don't know how to do that. I'm just going to hit it and hope it goes under and through the branch. Nope, hit the branch. I don't know if you could hear that sound effect, but it's alright. Hit it hard enough to get it through. Just a little bump and run now. Maybe, hopefully get it close enough to save a par. Pretty severe down and left break if it goes to the right, and a little left and right break if it goes to the left, so. Sit, 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 sit. Alright, there's our par. 9th hole, last before the turn, 385. Playing 14 yards uphill, so this hole is actually playing 399. Pretty straightforward though. That one felt good. I don't know if it's going to be, but... Oh, come on, don't tell me... Oh, there it goes, okay. Alright, flying straight, drew back a little bit. Only went 237 because of the hill. 248 total. The raw data says it actually would have carried 248 if it weren't uphill, so... I'm going to take solace in that because it did feel like I hit it really solid. Alright, 140. Go ahead and hit a 9-iron off the fairway. This is unfamiliar territory. I don't know what a fairway is. That's going to go left. I flicked my wrist over as soon as I hit the ball. That's a really, really, really stupid mistake. Just trying to overcook it. Alright, let's get over to the bunker there. Kick, kick. Oh, caught up in the grass. You gotta be kidding. There's no way the launch monitor's gonna pick that one up. It's really hard on these short ones to... There it goes. It's going to be a 2-putt or a 3-putt. Alright, no. We're good. They give us the 1-putt. Alright, so starting the back 9, 10th hole. Dog legs out to the right. It's 383, playing 11 yards uphill. I'm actually going to adjust the aiming point here. I kind of want to aim this way, so carry it out over the trees. Then again, that's presuming that I can actually hit the ball in the direction that I want it to go, which is always an adventure and a half. That felt solid again. A lot of side spin on that, though. The way that it's drawing. That could be a byproduct of the way I'm standing, going sideways, and maybe I'm twisting around to try and get it to that spot on the launch screen to get it to go straight. But who knows? I'm not good enough to know what I'm doing. I just get up and hit it. Playing 129, so we'll go ahead and take a pitching wedge on this one. Try not to make the same mistake I made on the last hole, flicking my wrist over like an idiot. Alright, I think that was straighter at least. Yeah, still a little bit of side spin, a little draw going in, but green in regulation. Should be at least a par. Oh, you gotta be kidding. 9 feet? A 3-putt? Man. You know, I can't complain. I've 3-putt from 9 feet plenty of times in my life, but still, even the computer knows I can't putt. Alright, so this is a par 4. It does go severely left. Our landing zone, we ideally want to hit right about this spot here. Aim right here out to where it's 280. That'll be in the trees. Clearly, obviously, I'm not hitting 280. That's just my aiming point. That felt hooked. And there's the hook. Clear the tree, clear the tree, clear the tree. Instead of clearing it, it hit about 10. That's my fault, I hooked it. Oh, what a great time for that, huh? Deep, rough, 150 yards, trees in the way. Let's take a 5-iron. Just take a swinging punch. Yep, that's about what I thought, but we're through. 11 feet down, 369, about 4 yards, so it's playing 96. Out of the rough, so it's like a 50 degree. It's looking straight. It's got to get up. It's not going to. It's like a giant middle finger. It goes right to the flag. You feel good about it, and then nope, you're 12 yards short. You gotta give me that as a one putt, right? Alright, yeah, one putt bogey. That kind of makes up for the three putt from 9 feet, but okay. 9 over. We can only go 4 over the rest of the way if we're gonna hit 85. With 7 holes to go, so we're gonna need 3 pars and to avoid the double bogeys. This is playing right now right about 170, so we'll take a 7-iron. Ideally landed somewhere on the green and hope that the computer gives us a 2-putt. The other thing I will say that takes some getting used to, and you could probably see it, at least on the last one with the chip, is where the flag is on your screen, on this impact screen I have here with the projector, is not at all your aiming point. It's just visual. It's not like when you're out on the course, you're going to pick a spot and you're going for it. The ball's getting picked up by the launch monitor in the exact same spot in the exact same way every time. So if you're off of the line the launch monitor's on, that's going to determine left or right. And sometimes if you don't think about it, seeing the flag and kind of like naturally being inclined to aim for a flag can mess you up. So that is one potential drawback to like the indoor game. Oh, I hope that's straight. That felt really good. No, pulled. Oh man. And honestly, I believe that one was me. Time out here, I collect the balls. I swung very hard on that. And when I swing too hard, I overturn and I pull the ball. Still doesn't detract from the fact that it's very frustrating to know you can do something better and you're just not doing it. And funnily enough, that's not going to kick up. It feels weird saying that because it's like back in school, high school, middle school, when I used to get crappy grades, and my parents would lecture me that they weren't upset I had bad grades. They were upset because they knew I was smarter than that and I can do better. Don't tell them that I said they were right. But now I understand it because I know in a lot of aspects and shots I can do better and I'm just not executing. I need that to be a 1-putt bogey. Alright, yeah. Alright, this one is a straightaway par 4, 308 yards. It's 12 yards downhill. I'm going to pull a driver here, and I'm going to try and see if I can get this within like 30 yards. I've come close to driving this green in person once or twice, but again, playing from the further up tees. That's straight. That's solid. Oh, it's sort of straight. A lot of side spin. 242 raw carry, 260 downhill carry, 51 yards from the hole, regular rough. Let's pull out a 60-degree. Right off the metal bar of the simulator bay. Oh, come on. How? How is that only... I will eventually figure out the strength I need to hit these wedges on the simulator. But oh man, is it frustrating right now. I guess part of the problem is it is so realistic. I probably wouldn't have hit so soft on an actual course from 60 yards with a wedge, but having the impact screen right there where you're not just swinging full bore kind of screws with your depth perception a little, I guess. I mean, it's not the software or the screen, obviously it's me. I had some sort of mental block about swinging full with the wedges. That might be part of it, is like somewhere in my brain. Come on, a 2-putt from... yeah, alright, yeah, 8 feet. Somewhere in the little brain I have, I think I'm afraid if I swing the wedge full on, it's just going to launch straight up. But I had the foresight to put the extra safety netting, so I don't know why I let that bother me. Just didn't pick up on the trajectory. That's a little embarrassing. Oh, it finally picks it up and we go right to the water. Look at, no, wait. Survive the water by going into the trees. It's actually not bad because based on where we are, I can just punch it out over the water 103 yards. Pull out a 7-iron, keep it low. We might be able to salvage this. Nope. Of course not. Of course not. Alright, well, I knew that was going to happen. Just did that out of frustration, to be honest. Didn't look where it said deep rough, and therefore I didn't punch it hard enough. Oh, this is just getting better and better. Compounding a mistake over and over and over again by making the same mistake over and over and over again. Alright, we move forward a little bit. Thought I had a window there. Clearly I did not. Oh, man.
Roger, 0J, and I feel fine. Discovery Houston, press to ATO.
Come on, it didn't pick that up. Can't just end the misery on this hole? Oh no, that's too hard. Oh, and that one picked up.
3, 2, 1, 0, 0. Discovery, go and throttle up.
Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
That was a 10 over on that hole alone. 15 by compounding mistake after mistake after mistake, letting frustration get the best of me. So 15, 16, we got 4 holes left. This is a par 4, 399 yards. Currently on a pace of 93. Can safely say we are not going to be 7 under par the last 5 holes. So if you're tuning in to see whether or not this crappy golfer can break 85, suffice to say it's not today. But if you'd like to see some more horrible shots, because if this keeps going the rate it's going, it'll definitely be over 100. Then let's see what we can do these last 4 holes. Not breaking 85 today, but we still got around the finish and score to play for. That was a big wrist turn. That's, yep. Pulled it left. Oh, more water. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, Lord. Hold on, get down. No more water. All right. Alright, double bogey. Probably deserved to be worse than that. Going back into the water again. Well, we got a par 5 here. Maybe we can get our second birdie of the day and salvage some sense of dignity. Pretty straightforward hole. It's straight out. There's going to be water on the right, the way right. Flags back down towards the left. Well, let's just keep going left off the tee. It just can't stop going left off the tee. Right, off the branch, but it should kick out to the rough. 209 away. 10 yards uphill, so we're playing 211 out of the rough. I'm going to stick with the 3-wood. It's drawing back a little bit. It's not going to make it, but it was the right yardage. A little chip. Pull out a 56. 14 yards. This is shot 4. A lot better than it was last hole and par 5 before that. Alright, 3 feet. Gave me the par. So this is straight away playing 160. I'm going to pull an 8-iron. Do the stupid play and take out some frustration on the ball. Yeah, and it's going left. I'm going to figure something out, if that's something in my swing or... Because I don't tend to pull irons that far to the left. My driver, yes, but the irons is a little odd to me. Come on, don't roll off. I really don't want to chip again. Alright, par. Par 4, 419 for the last hole. Hooray, last hole. That might be my straightest drive of the day, and it's still headed for a tree. Yay! Alright, 182, 5 yards uphill. Let's pull a 5-iron. Alright, well that was straight. Makes me feel better. Still gonna make me chip, right? Because it's on the fringe. Yep. 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 Couldn't just let me have it. That's one big difference with the simulator is the auto putt. I would never chip from the fringe. I can't chip to save my life. I would always putt from here. Alright, they gave us a bogey on the last hole. So we shot a 43 on the front nine, which isn't terrible. We would have had to shoot 42 on the back nine to do 85. Ended up shooting 53 on the back nine, that one blow up hole, which is, normal, for a total of 96. So we didn't break 85, but we didn't go over 100. This is the second state on our list of playing all 50 states. We've done Bethpage Black in New York, Tashua Knolls in Trumbull, Connecticut. Apologies for the technical difficulties that we had throughout. We're going to take a little bit of a break and then probably come back in half an hour or so with probably just some Mario. But appreciate it. Everyone have a good evening, and hopefully next time we can play a little better and maybe break 85.